Hello, welcome to another session of Learn with Veer Sagar. Lately, I have been involved or have been spending my time on doing creative things. Now, when I say creative, I don't mean creative in the management sense. I have been doing creative things in the management sense for a long time. Right from my management training days to date, I've always done something creative, something new, something different. But that is all related to management and decision making, profit creation. This is different. Not music and painting, not that kind of creation, not movies, but was more for creating this channel, for example, or a podcast, or a blog, and now writing a book. One book is getting published, and I'm halfway through the second book. When I was writing a particular chapter on electronics, when we faced a major problem of survival, something happened. We were set up to deal with large customers, large number of people. We had almost like 300 to 400 employees at that time. This is going back 1998, 99. Today, 300 people company is a very small company. 300 people back office company is a very small company. At that time, it was a fairly large company. Huge hospital as my customer. Point-to-point telecom, because communication was not available. So everything was reeking of spending money. And then one day, the carpet got removed under my feet. The floor disappeared. I got left with nothing. But nothing is not right. I got about 100 plus trained people. And the knowledge of training people in transcription, the knowledge of creating transcription and what is transcription. Nothing else. And absolutely no money. In fact, at that time, we had money for just 1 month. And anyway, things happened where we were able to get money to pay salaries. At that time, the only thing we were sure about is that we are not going to pack up. We are not going to throw the towel. So what did we do? We said, let's reposition the company for survival. People need to reposition companies regularly for different things, mostly for growth. Right? But we were back against the wall and we had to survive. So this was a story of growth for survival. And how do you reposition? The first thing we said, we will reposition ourselves into going for markets which do not need high equipment. Basically saying that anything that requires investment or money or technology, we are not in that because we can't invest. Luckily, by that time, internet was available. So telecom cost came down. So we said, let's go down to the bottom of the barrel. Go down to the lowest rung of medical transcription users. And those are small clinics. 1 doctor, 2 doctors, 4 doctor clinics, which nobody else attacks. These guys used to get their work done, or girls, get their work done by a girl or a boy who would come, right? Take their disc home, listen to it, type it and bring it back in 3 or 4 days' time and charge per line. We said we will do the same thing, except that we will be sitting in India to do that. So how? So we then we said, let's take anything that's available off the shelf. We will not reinvent anything. So we took we designed a transcription system for which the recording was done on a digital recorder, a Casio or any of the available off the shelf. You go to the shop, pick that up. Use MS Word for typing, and use a lot of these encryption software, decryption software, whatever's available in the market, pick that. And we only wrote that software which moves from the recorder to our site, the encrypted doc, then downloads it onto our site in Delhi for transcription, and the reverse. And that has been written, and I must tell you, I'm very proud of that because it's 25 years and we are still using that software. So that's the only change we have made, which actually has not only made it easier, also cut down 2 steps. Right now, the doctor can dictate into his mobile and upload it on our app, and download it, and vice versa, download it, instead of putting it in the computer, uploading, and then downloading. So we repositioned the company from being a provider to a large hospital to a very, very small clinic, the smallest clinic that are there. There are advantages. The advantages are that we could actually give them better service, because they give you the recording in the night before they go to sleep, and by the time they come back to the hospital or clinic next morning, their transcription is available, which locally can't be matched, because the girls will take it home in the evening, type it next day, then bring it back. So it's a minimum 1.5 to 2 days. Quality, of course, is a given, and nobody fools around on quality, and we have been very clear from day one that our distinguishing factors would be trust, reliability, and quality. So quality was there. So we were giving American quality, if not better than American quality, but better than American service to those people, and at lower cost. But this lower cost was almost more than double what I was getting from a hospital. The payment terms were very good, because these clinics paid within 10 days of the month end. Hospital took months of constant chasing. All that was good. Then where is the snack? The snack is, of course, being able to find. Hospitals are easy to find. Big hospitals are there, they come out like you can see them. Clinics are difficult to find. Having found, it's even more difficult to reach. One particular clinic, it took me 6 hours to reach, right, from Phoenix Airport. I went by bus, next morning met him, and the guy got so impressed that he said, I am signing up with you. If you are so impressed and so keen to have my business, you must be good, I'll go with you. So they were difficult. One person was on the other side of the pond in Washington, Seattle. It's a 2-hour boat ride, and then another half an hour from there to go to his clinic. So these are different, very difficult to reach, but having got them, they were good, they stayed with you. So the lesson I learned was you need, without panicking, a lot of times you can come out of a very tight situation by just repositioning. Looking at what you have, looking at what you don't have, and then going to see what you can give to the customer. Another lesson, which I probably cover in more depth at another seminar, another talk, is that you have 2 things. Either you have something that the customer wants, right? Then it's great, you go and give. You create that. Find what the customer wants and create that and give it to him. Or you say, I have this, find the customer who would want that. A little more difficult, but also doable. Right? Please, don't forget to share this and give me comments and any suggestions you have. With this, it's Veer Sagar saying, thank you very much till I meet you next time. Bye.